Have you ever dismissed your own growth because it felt too small to celebrate? In this episode, I want to show you why those subtle shifts might be the most powerful changes of all. How often do you pause to celebrate? To celebrate how far you've come, to celebrate where you are in the moment, to just celebrate and reflect on this journey you've been on and how where you are today is likely somewhere where a couple months ago or a year ago or 5 years ago, you couldn't even have dreamed possible. One of the most supportive things we can do for ourselves is to celebrate ourselves. Hi, I'm Jill Vinn, and this is the Jill Vinn Show. This is a place where I share what's on my mind, what's in my heart, and really what's in my soul. It's a place where I bring you along on my journey of becoming and being and claiming me, who I am, what I'm here for. This week, I had the privilege of pausing and reflecting with one of my dear clients. One of the most powerful things, and one of the most powerful things that she said to me in her own realization was that she's been taking better care of herself and that she didn't really think it was a big deal. But as we continued to talk and process, she realized how much the shifts that she was making, while they seemed small, were actually having significant ripples in her life. We've been trained to believe that change has to be dramatic, it has to be flashy, it has to be big for it to count. But it became very clear in the conversation with my client this week that the shifts that she's been making to support her nervous system, to show up and invest in coaching, to prioritize meditation, to shift her perspective. These may seem small, and to her, they did. But these shifts have led to more contentment, clearer boundaries, a lessening of the amount of weight she carries. She's letting go. And as we talked, it's clear that there are ripples of impact. And these ripples will just get bigger and bigger and show up in different ways. That is transformation. It doesn't have to be huge when it's subtle. We may not notice it. We may not notice the gains that we're making. We may not notice how much we're growing and shifting and evolving and transforming if we don't take the time to pause, to reflect, and celebrate. So what are you celebrating today? What are you celebrating this week? What are you celebrating in your life? I encourage you to take a moment to pause, reflect, and consider how far you've come. If it's hard to celebrate yourself, or if you're not even sure how you've grown, I'd love to help. You don't have to do it alone. Head to jillvinn.com and schedule a time to connect. Let's make it a great day. Let's make it a great month. Let's make it a great year. And let's celebrate.